Do any of you know how to hotwire a car?
Yes. You do.
Schieß! Kommt schon! Feuer!
Okay.
Come on, just drive!
Tell you know where to go.
I'm taking you home.
How do you know where is how do you know where is my home?
There's cameras all over the city. They're tracking us no matter where we go. Nighttime will be easier. There's more options. A daytime entrance into the Kreisau Resistance headquarters is not advisable in the least. Never been attempted as far as I know. But the skies seem clear. No one's following us. I think we can make a little history today. This is a two-part.
They're actually following us.
Done right, we should head perfectly into a blind spot. Everybody ready?
Yes, we are.
Go! Now! Run!
Oh, so he put the explosive in the
The
car.
Nazis is they really are stupid. So long
So-
as we're hidden by this mist, no one will see us. Now, for the second part, the jump. Once we're underwater, hold your breath, swim after me. Stay submerged no matter what happens. There are Nazis all around. If you break the surface, they will kill us. Don't hesitate. Jump!
Well, I think they heard us. Central Berlin, the Monument of Truth. Enter the crazy headquarters. Yeah, but I think they heard us. You know? I don't know why, but I think they did. Bush. Map updated. Okay, we'll just follow you. Use this. Okay, I'm going to open it. Open the big valve well. Nice approach here, actually.
I'm so sorry. There was no break in front of that.
You don't have to be sorry. I need to recharge my laser cut. How can I be so sure that we are not going to need it? Creosote exterior. Knock knock!
Hold me, I'm freezing.
Okay, I'm going to hold you, darling.
Max! Oh, feelings mutual, Max!
Put them down, Max. Gently.
What happened with your head?
Stand down! This is Klaus, he's one of us. He was a Nazi before, but he's on our side now.
Where is he, Johnny?
How is this possible? We're in the very center of Berlin. You're hiding in plain sight.
The last place they
Because they're assassins.
Will they not hear us?
What happened with those with the head of that bloke?
Fuck me. B.J. Blazkowicz. I should have known only you would be dumb enough to do a daytime entry.
Man.
Glad to have you back, Wyatt.
Caroline, you're alive.
If you call shitting in a bag living, 3 pulverized vertebrae. You?
Head trauma, 4 inches of cast iron shrapnel right in the conch. Still in there.
Severed colon, septic shock, shattered pelvis.
Oh, they shattered their
Memory loss,
pelvis.
Flashbacks, 14 years in a loony bin.
Good to see you, William. So,
The war is a
What
crime.
can
The
you
war is a bad thing. I mean, shattered pelvis, really?
For your collection, Jay.
Oh, look, Jimi Hendrix.
Happy to see you, man. What's it been, 3 months since they hauled you away? Thought you were dead, actually. They send people off to that prison, they, like, don't come back, you know? It's a trip, and you brought some new cats with you, actual, like, reinforcements. It's cool, man.
I am hearing interesting things out of London. I have a folder marked Project Whisper, but someone has borrowed it. Klaus, I believe it was. Can you find it and bring it to me, would you please, Captain? Now that you are here, I think we can do great things. Why don't you sit with me, Miss Anya? Listen in on these frequencies. Anything out of London, make a note of the time and write down as much as you can. Here is a pen.
Can you play the guitar? Jimi Hendrix, no, I can't.
Well-maintained workbench. Don't think Guitar Boy would mind if I borrow it.
Oh, did we really upgrade their armor there?
Leave me alone, alright?
Bobby Brown. Finally, the British tyranny came to an end. London, June 21, 1948. As he blast with the sun, the German flag hung high this morning over Buckingham Palace, to mark the end of a tyrannical monarchy which has plagued the English people for centuries. Field Marshal Gerald Feigenbaum, who led the British invasion, cautioned that armed resistance is to be expected, but the majority of the British people will soon realize how they have been put with the British government's war-waging militants. Following the surrender, the whole of the Commonwealth now falls under German rule, and the remaining armies have been ordered to stand down.
I don't know you.
Moscow in flames. Stockholm, March 1945. The Red Army were forced to retreat last night from Moscow, engulfed by flames following the week-long German bomb raid. The barrage of mortar fire heard throughout the night and well into early Thursday morning seems to have obliterated what was left of the inner parts of the city. As of yet, there has been no words whereabouts, or either Joseph Stalin or his high command.
I'm not looking to make friends.
Prisoners escape Einswald. Early morning, Berlin, October 13, 1960. Early morning, a small group of prisoners escaped from Einswald prison. The prisoners were described by the police as highly dangerous murderers, rapists and degenerates. Maybe I'm a rapist. How do you know? How can you know that? Advise the public to stay alert for people displaying deviant behavior and report anything that may help them drag down these individuals. Victory in Asia, Berlin, July 8, 1948. Early Monday morning, a special assault team launched an attack on the last stronghold of the People's Liberation with arms. The Republic of China surrendered unconditionally. Experts commented that the Japanese government now had no choice but give up their territorial claims in Asia. Sources close to Field Marshal claims that the plan is being drawn up for both China and Japan, which will transition the two countries into separate states and with separate governments and military. These states will, of course, be supremely governed by the superior German Empire. Regime across the Atlantic, Vancouver, January 3, 1947. Earlier this week, a German submarine was sunk in the Kaibuit Strait just a few miles off the coast of Cape Nord. Today, hundreds of ships crossed the Atlantic and the first German troops set foot upon Canadian soil. Now it's time to be brave, said the Prime Minister in an emergency radio broadcast. It's never, never. Our boys at the front line is their sport. They defend their homeland to defend their freedom. Liverpool, June 25, 1945. The Royal Air Force suffered a major defeat yesterday at the Battle of Liverpool. Through major losses were reported on both sides, the RAF were forced to retreat after losing more than two and triple of their fighters. But even when faced with overwhelming odds, our brave boys in skies continue to fight for king and country. This fighting spirit may be what constitutes the very essence of Englishness. As Englishmen, we fight until the very end, said a corner shop owner trying to put out a fire raging inside St. Luke's Church. And don't be damned if I will let some jerry come here and tell us what to do. Was this man channeling the spirit of RAF pilot Jameson? Jameson, who was shot down above the Liverpool yesterday, burst out of his burning wreckage, his body on fire, and only with a pistol, and killed the German paratroopers before finally succumbing himself. Even as the enemy stands at their doorstep, the RAF will go to hell and back to kick them out of England. Jolly goods, boys. The Red Star under Moscow, December 12, 1946. The cold Russian winter bites hard, but one could not tell looking at the rosy smiling faces of the victorious German army and the liberated Russian people. The last battle against the Red Army took place in East Kiev, following their month-long campaign to seize the Russian capital. A campaign which, after numerous setbacks and hundreds of civilian casualties, caused the Russian people to turn against their own army. With 90 bomb raids by the German Air Force and the Red Army's military factories in the Urla region, it was merely a matter of time before the Russian forces would start to lose their morale. The murderous tyrant Joseph Stalin is yet to be found, but there are rumors circulating that he may have been assassinated by his own men. Triumph in the East, Berlin, April 4, 1947. It was a devastating defeat for the Red Army when the German flag was raised on the western side of the river Volga this morning. In a statement to our reporter on site, Field Marshal Friedrich Ritter said the victory is not only thanks to our hard-working and dedicated troops, but also the result of a new weapon that was deployed for the first time in battle. The Panzerhund is a mechanical autonomous beast of war that cannot feel fear and cannot feel remorse. It's the burst from a killing machine and will tear the Russians apart, limb by limb. And we have experienced that.
You can find Klaus on the second floor.
Okay, I will. Last night in England. Paris, September 17, 1951. The stalwart residence of the brave people of London has been co-opted, claims sources inside London. After the August uprising, which has seemed like a turning point for the resistance fighters, the German tyrants unleashed their latest machine of oppression. A monstrous thing called the London Monitor. Eyewitness reports described the fight as a massacre with the cobblestone streets drenched in the blood of the brave resistance fighters crushed or gunned down by the giant machine. Original elite combat units then proceeded to move around back, block to block, systematically taking out the last remnants of freedom fighters.
You should have the folder for Project Whisper.
Okay, we'll find him on the second floor, just wait.
Max, ich suche schon die ganze Zeit nach dem Hammer. Hast du ihn gesehen?
What's the problem with that Max Haas guy? Wait, there is a reference for the first Wolfenstein. I just need to find it. I don't know if it's in the memory of this guy or the memory of a second guy that called us Gladsko that we killed. Oh, here it is. Okay, are you ready to witness the Wolfenstein 3D? Most of the people think it's the first Wolfenstein, but it's not. Escape from Castle Wolfenstein.
Killing never stops. Until I die.
Okay, welcome to the 80s, guys! Actually, 90s. Well, it even have the same. I have never actually played that game, but yeah. Only thing we need is BJ's big face around there. Well, this game was our childhood. Most of us. This game was the childhood for most of us. Some of you wasn't even born there. I mean, 1991, 1992. I wasn't even born. God damn it. Good thing they have included this in the. Good thing they have implemented this in the game. It's really a nostalgic feeling. For those who have played the game, for those who haven't, well, I don't know. I have never actually played Wolfenstein 3D, so I know they have implemented some secrets from the original, from the Wolfenstein 3D, but oh look, the mustache guy. Okay, I'm going to get banned from YouTube if I show that. Escape Castle Wolfenstein. It's not that. Well, no, it's not that good, but it feels weird. It feels weird playing this. Playing a 8-bit game with HD weapons. Yeah, they should have added the 2D models of weapons and everything. They actually could have done that. It's a good nostalgic trip. Oh. Okay, we failed. But it was a... We failed, but it was a good... it was a good... I think we can return, but I don't know when. I think it was a good nostalgic feeling. Yeah, I wanted to show you that. For those, as I said, for those who have played Wolfenstein 3D, for those who haven't. Now let me see, where is Klaus? Klaus Kreutz. God damn it, what happened with your what happened with your... For fuck's sake, what happened with your head?
You know about before, going off on you like that. It's a force of habit.
And if you remember the guy, that we trapped in the basement and threatened with chainsaw, I thought we killed him, but
wet when I got them.
he's here.
And I'm sorry to say it was a very proud moment of my life. I want removing them to be an even prouder moment. No more Nazis, no more tattoos.
So long as you don't get in the way of me killing Nazis, we'll see eye to eye. Caroline's looking for a document folder, Project Whisper.
Max doesn't speak English very well, but he does know Project Whisper. It's a risky business operation. He knows it will cost us to pull it out.
So we actually saved
Max
this
doesn't
guy's
like
life,
violence.
and he's now working
Doesn't
with
want to
us.
see anyone get hurt.
He got smarter.
Wir werden für dich kämpfen.
Caroline said you borrowed the folder. Do you have it here?
I did take it 2 days ago, but I put it back. Go to the ground floor. The folder should be in the drawer in a desk in her room, where I left it.
Okay, German boy. Search Caroline's room. Perhaps he got through.
Oh, it's so good to be home, Captain.
Yeah, it is. Wait a second, I need to test it. Can you play the Nightmare again? Yeah, it's nice. Nice they implemented this into the game.
Hey, it's not in there. Already looked. Anyway.
Oh, you know what I'm
I forgot
searching
to
for.
tell you. Try and not speak about Project Whisper when Max is around. He heard us discussing the plans for it, and it really upsets him.
Well, I don't know how to tell you that, but I already did. Because I haven't known! But god damn it. Search for Project Whisper. Yeah, but where?
A toy. What's it doing in Caroline's room?
You think you can handle killing him, Sonia? I think so. Takes a very special mindset to kill a man.
This is turning into some kind of compulsive behavior.
Yeah. Second one we have in here. A secret room. Caroline is hiding something. Maybe she didn't know about this room as well. Gold urn. Someone was buried in that urn, I suppose. This is probably just for a collect. Probably. We went here just for a stupid collectible, a stupid urn. God damn it, it wasn't worth that much. So how can I return? Crying out loud. Here, where am I supposed to go here? Here, not here.
Looks like someone tried to hide the hammer in the trash.
Oh, we have Todd. Something is here.
Nails on the floor, just left them. Like a kid would do.
Editorial is the Terror Draft over. Berlin, October 1396. A strange feeling of strength comes over me as I walk my morning promenade along under the Linden. At first, I struggle to understand what this feeling comes from and why I haven't felt it for so long, and then it hits me. For the last 6 months, there has been no terrorist activity, no ruthless killing sprees against innocent civilians, no car bombs in peaceful neighborhoods, no suicide attack on public transport. Now, has the secret police once and for all won the war against terrorism? Secret police! I don't know why, but this safe house reminds me of Chernobylite. It's not the shit game as Chernobylite. Search for Project Whisper. I'm just wondering where could it be. Find Project Whisper.
Jerk.
Yeah, I was already here. I know where to look, I know where the Project Whisper is.
Must be Max's room.
Oh!
Max hiding in there is at the Project Whisper folder. Either need a crowbar or find a way around.
Oh, Max have the Project Whisper. There is a way to find a way around. Turn to Caroline's room. Here. And through here again. Turn to Caroline. If you fall into the Max's room. Max's room. Let's see.
Much obliged, Captain Blazkowicz. You ready for an assignment?
Just speak.
Friends and comrades, this is it. Project Whisper. It's been in development for years. A helicopter aircraft.
Well, I don't know. I think I know why Max
virtually silent in flight.
Because he doesn't want to be spoken about it.
The Nazi chatter out of London.
Because he got terrified.
Only 3 prototypes in existence at the London Nautica research facilities there. With Captain Blaskovich on the team, we are finally strong enough to strike at their operations. The days of scurrying like rats are over. With these machines in our possession, we can go anywhere, hit anything. We will rebuild the Kreisau Circle, arm ourselves to the hilt. We will rise up and take down Death's Head for good. They think the war is over, that we are weak, beaten, don't have the guts to oppose them. And as always, they are wrong.
I've got a 14-hour drive. I've got a sinus infection.
I'm going to
I
drive.
had a full night's sleep in 8 months. So let's go, people. Because I'm not doing this again.
Thank you for doing this, Bob.
Stop. I just
Are you
want to get
insane?
this over with.
I think this guy is insane.